All right, welcome back, Pokémon GO players, to another episode of the Purified Podcast. Today is March 24, 2025. I am your host, Luis Palacios, with my co-host, Chris.
Hey, it's ya boy. PKM and trigger, please. I'm joking.
You're fine.
But it's been a fabulous week. Last week was ubers of fun with all the different professors we had on. And I'm excited to talk about this week in news, and I believe we're chatting about April, so this should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a lot going on since we last talked, and there's definitely a lot more that it's going to keep on happening. I mean, what else can we say about the sculpting before we finish off that topic for the rest of our lives? Did you have anything in mind to say before we begin the festivities of the week?
Not yet. No, nothing going on right now. Other than the little bits of shinies here and there. But
all right, sounds good. Tell me what you got.
Yeah, it's been a fun event. A lot of stuff I needed, so I was definitely excited to start hunting. I forget. Did we talk about Archon?
I think we kind of skimmed over it. One of those weeks that we talked. We didn't really actually say what we got because the week that we were supposed to talk to, the whole world was on fire. At least Pokemon GO was on fire, but So.
True. I'll just rush really quick then.
All right.
I got a shiny Lucario from the Mega Raids. I thought that was pretty cool. My second shiny Stunky, Uchiena, 3 shiny Archons from that event, Hundo, Archon.
Nice.
Or Archon, 2 shiny Sneasels. I hatched a second Hundo Parniard. We take those. I let the Go Plus go ham and turned on Palkia from my apartment, and I got a shiny Totodile, just one.
Wait, so that means that you didn't play a lot of community today?
No.
Classic.
No, I was so tired, man. But the last 2 are the ones I'm most excited for, the crustaceans. I got a shiny Clauncher, and today I got a shiny Corphish.
Oh.
So, yeah, I got 2 that I definitely needed, and that is it for me.
Yeah, no, that sounds a pretty good haul. Let me actually check what I have because I know I did play a few events and skip a few, depending on how you look at it. I guess. The Archon. I guess I started with a shiny Shadow Alolan Grimer from the Return Go Rocket Leaders. 2 Tapu Koko shinies, 2 Kabutos from the Archon event. 6 Archons from the actual event, so that was pretty cool. I did trade it for a shiny Palkia Origin for me. It was a 96, 15, 14, or 15, 13. But yeah. Battle Cups when, brother? I don't know. I hatched another shiny Bullaby from the 12 kilometer eggs because why not? I got about, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 shiny Totodile. I think that was a decent haul, And then for the event itself that we just ended, which we kind of played, and then, my Go Plus actually caught like 4 shinies. So I got a shiny Murkrow, a shiny Corphish, a shiny Gligar, and a shiny Clauncher, all in the same day. And that was just because, it is how it works in the end of the day. As for Hondos, I got a Purified Hondo Swallow, and then a background non-shiny Hondo Totodile.
Oh, yo.
I will be not evolving this until Legend CA comes out, though.
Ooh, okay.
Or at least until Pokemon GO gives us whatever other forms they want to give us. But yeah, I mean, not too shabby on the whole thing. We had a couple of events. Of course, we did talk about the Archon event. That was a catch matchery event, I think it's called. We had Community Day Classic for Totodile. We had Mega Absol Raid Day. We had Raikou Raikou like weekend, like max battle weekend, I think. And that was okay. That was pretty cool, I guess. I only got a couple of Raikous and nothing to really to show for. I think a friend of mine got a shiny, and that's pretty much it. And that's because every time the day goes by, I was like super busy, so I really didn't get to go with my community. I was able to huddle up 4 accounts and then just raid with everybody. And then after that, it was just fine, you know. I like the elusive events is nice. I just feel like a little burned out from playing every single event every single weekend, you know. So it's one of those things that takes upon precedence among other lives. So, you know, but yeah, not a bad time, not a bad week. There's still, you know, a lot of other things that people are talking about when it comes down to the last inquiry of Scopely and everything like that. But again, we won't hear anything for the foreseeable future anytime soon. And if we do, you'll hear it here first, maybe second, maybe the next time. So real quick, you know, this Purified podcast, or this episode of Purified Podcast. See, I'm all over the place. I'm just too tired, brother. This episode of Purified Podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Everything we do here at the Pokemon Professor Network is inspired by our community. You can join our community of supporters and patrons for as little as $1 a month. We offer a range of support tiers and various benefits. All patrons will gain access to our Patreon exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. So check us out at the patreon.com/Pokemon Professor if you can. All right. Well, anything else about this week that you want to talk about before I just move on to the news, because we got a few things to talk?
Other than event's been fun. I know it's kind of like I don't know, out there event, but I have been enjoying seeing the little quest for winning the Go Battle League for a little bit of Cub Food candy. I think that's nice, you know, not having to use your rare candy on that, so you can get a little bit of extra candy. But, you know, it's been a pretty chill week, but I do think it has been fun.
Yeah. It's been okay. I mean, the eggs hatching extravaganzas for the last few days, and probably the next event that comes up, you know, so it makes sense to go about it when it comes down to it. So yeah, I mean, it's been okay events, Go Plus, playing, hang out with friends. That's the usual gap when it comes down to Pokemon Go, right? And then working our life away because, you know, we're adults. Also, okay, so we'll get into the research topics of the day, because there's a bunch of things to talk about. Plus, a new teaser. The Pokemon Go just teased on Pokemon Go Live, or Twitter, I should say, X, whatever. A little teaser of the next Community Day Pokemon, brother. Can you guess what it is from the sound of the image? I'll send you the link.
Check that.
Let's see.
Just off the sound?
The sound, or just like what it shows, really. So,
No, they got the picture. Ooh, that sounds familiar.
I'm listening.
Is it vanilla?
Yep.
Vanilla? Like the ice cream?
Yep.
It is. Okay.
Oh my god. All right, well, we're most likely gonna have more information anyways, but let's get into the April dump of news, because that's where the magic goes, right? But yeah, it looks like Vanilla is gonna be in the next Community Day Pokemon.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Gotta love Niantic. Actually, I shouldn't say that anymore. I gotta love Sculptly, right? Kill me. Anyways, we do have the April's contact update for everybody to read or listen to. Bro, I'm so tired. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But we have still the feature Pokemon Kofu as one of the feature Pokemons of the season, I guess. We do have Dynamax Entei and Dynamax Pensimian. Pensimian? That's an interesting one, right? I was not expecting that Pokemon to have had a Dynamax form at least. Or at least half a Dynamax when it comes down to it.
Yeah, the one that's like a football monkey.
Yeah, like a basketball or something like has a little ball. I think it's like volleyball. Isn't it like volleyball or something?
I don't know, like rugby or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Anyways, we do have Max Battle Mondays or Max Battle throughout the week from March 31st to April 7th. Squirtle, Krabby, Chansey, Scorbunny, and Scorvette are going to be your featured Pokemons. Chansey is pretty cool, though. I don't know why I feel like it's cooler than I expected. And then on April 7th to the 14th, Caterpie, Machop, Dribble, Wooloo, and Failings all can be shiny except for the Scorbunny. But that's because they'll give it another shiny eventually. Max battles for, I guess, in between weeks, 14th to the 21st, we have... Wait, I don't understand what's the differences between them there. Oh, is it after the 14th? Oh, so they're doing it almost weekly rotations. That makes sense, I guess. April 14th to the 21st, we have Machop, Pensimian. I can't say the word anymore. Failings. And that's it. The 21st to the 28th, we have Squirtle, Krabby, Chansey, and Subble. And then 28th to May 5th, we do have Charmander, Pidove, Cryongle, and Wooloo and Failings. Because we love them. Anyways, next on the list, Max Mondays. The 31st, we got Scorbunny. The 7th, we got Pensimian. The 14th, we got Wooloo. The 21st, we got Subble. And the 28th, we got Failings. Did we have Failings Max Day already?
Maybe.
I guess.
You know, if they want to give more of him, I'm not probably going to do more than one.
Yeah, just maxed out your like Charizard to being a flying type. Although some of the birds can also help you. Some of the legendary birds. But anyways. We do have our 5.
Psychic, yeah.
True. 5-star rates. This is where the excitement really comes, plus Max Sunday, but you know. Tapu Lele comes back with Nature Madness from the 31st to the April 9. Then we have the returning Ultra Beast? Okay, I almost forgot the name of it. Looks like Bacephalon and Stakataka are coming back in their respective hemispheres. Bacephalon being in the western hemisphere and Stakataka being in the eastern hemisphere from April 9 to April 21st. And they can be shiny this time.
I wish I knew that at GoFest.
I know. Oh yeah, I remember you were doing it because you thought they were shiny, right?
Yeah, at least it's like a good fire attacker. But yeah, we're gonna need those remotes on Stack Attack.
Yeah, please become friends with me and then just go ahead and give me some Stack Attackas. Anyways, then we have finally Cresselia from the 21st to May 1st, which, you know, we already know that that's a shiny available Pokemon.
No special move, though. Interesting.
Okay. Mega Raids. We have Mega Blaziken from the 21st to the 9th. That's a pretty good one. Mega Sceptile from the 9 to the 21st. And Mega Mawile comes back from the 21st to May 1st. Also, Shadow Pokemons or Shadow Legendary Pokemons will have his rotation for April. Registeel comes back with this shiny form. I haven't done any Shadow Raids in a long time.
Dude, I want to do them, but I just don't see them very often.
You know what? That's actually really interesting. Like the last few weekends, even though we had events for Max Raikou or things like that, I barely see a Shadow Raid. Like, what is going on?
Yeah, I wish they were easier to get to. Except for being on the weekends. I do appreciate them being a little bit more locked down, I guess, instead of being like all over the place and taking over everything.
Yeah, but still.
I do think it does make it kind of troublesome for them, for me to find them a lot.
I haven't done any Regice this month, and I barely even touched Regirock. So, or was the Regirock even out yet? I don't remember at this point.
I think Regirock was the first one.
Yeah, but again, it's it's come to my attention that every time I try to go out and see, it's like, oh, maybe I'll do a Reggie one of these events that I'm at. If everybody's like grouping together to play either community day or something, they don't spawn. And like I barely see 5-star spawns anywhere. It's like
I will say I was way more into getting the dogs than the Reggies though. Reggie Steel I think is a must though.
Oh yeah, well, maybe. Because the regular form is a little bit better from defense and all that.
That's fair.
Yeah. Plus, I don't think I have seen a Registeel in the Play Pokemon event since, I don't know, the nerfs and the the buffs and everything. So it's like, Registeel has actually like fallen behind, and I'll probably go to PvPoke and see how far behind it is now. Then we have a loop of events for the month of April, once again. April 3rd to the 7th, we have Stunning Styles, which, don't we have that information already? I think, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. Oh, no, yeah, well, okay, I was getting confused with another event anyways. April 5th, we have Mega Audino Raid Day. Get those star pieces ready. Yeah, well, I mean, I gotta get the Honda.
Oh, yeah. You're not joking, actually. Stardust Extravaganza.
April 6th, we have Tyroke Hatch Day. Nah.
Well, I still need that shiny.
Nope. Nope. I don't need it. I don't care. I don't want it.
Technically, it's 4 shinies in 1. How many Pokemon can you say that about?
Yeah, you got me there. Anyways, April 9 to April 14, we have Spring into Spring, so I guess this is a returning event. April 13, there is a Sparring Partners Raid Day. Sparring Partners. Sparring. Is it like Source?
The only Pokemon I can think that really spar would be like Carablast and Shelmet.
Right.
There's probably way more though, like Bisharp or something, like Ponyard. Because like when you think sparring, you think like swords. So I'm very curious what they choose for that.
Yeah, I'll be curious about that too. I don't think we have had those news yet. Probably by next week, most likely, or by the beginning of the first week of April or something. Anyways, on April 16th to the 22nd, we have a mystery event. As in, like, I have no idea what they're going to tell us.
Another mystery,
yeah. Then April 19th, Gigantamax Snorlax Max Battle Day. Whata! Yeah, okay. Anyways,
so
I know, right? April 24th to the 29th, the Sweet Discoveries. Sweet. What is a sweet Pokemon?
Makes me think of Slurpuff and Swirlix. I don't know what else.
I'm thinking all creamy.
Yeah.
I love that the reaction is like, oh, yeah. You finally realize there's another sweet ass Pokemon in there. Yeah. April 26th to the 27th, we have Dynamax Entei Max Battle Weekend. So, you know, the other one of the dogs. And then the 27th of April Community Day, which at this point we know is going to be by daylight. So, yeah. That's all basically on that, but still. And then finally, raid hours. Tapulele, the April 2nd. Bacephalon and Sakataka on April 9th through the 16th. Or Drowsy Power, anyways. 9 to the 6th, the 9th and the 16th. And then Cresselia will have another double whammer the 23rd and the 30th raid hours, which I guess that works since we are looking for the shiny anyways. Having 2 weeks of the Blast Festival and Stakataka really does help us a lot. And then we have Spotlight Hours, April 8th. We have Meditite with 2 times transfer candy. So transfer all your Pokemons at that hour. Then for Mantis, April 15th with 2 times evolution experience. I think I need the shiny of this. I don't think I have one. Do you have one? Do you have one for Mantis?
I think I got at least 2. I know 1 ran from the Go Plus though.
Wait, why can't I type? Oh, it's for Mantis. Yeah, I don't have the shiny.
Get catching.
You'll
get one.
Right. Then on April 22nd, we have Moral with 2 times Catch Stardust. That's another shiny I don't have really. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised too. But, it's one of those Pokemon.
They're doing it for you, man.
I'm trying. I do have a Honda Moral. That's pretty cool. And then everybody's favorite Abra on April 29 with 2 times Catch Experience.
Yeah, use something better than a Pokeball. I will say the comments have pointed out that they have not put the Spotlight Hour for April 1st on there. And also, oh wait, no. Yeah, no, that's it. Just that there isn't an April 1st Spotlight Hour. Isn't that interesting?
Well, I mean, April 1st is April 1st.
Yeah, so we're definitely looking forward to seeing what they do that day.
Yeah. Also, your camera is frozen.
Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. So that's the dump of news for April. Of course, we knew we were going to have something like this. Thank you, Niantic/Scopely, for giving us the information. Now we're going to actually talk about an event that I believe we didn't talk about before. There it is. There he's back now. Chris, how about you let us know about the bag out event that is happening pretty soon?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. The bug out event is returning. I'm trying to think of what we got for that first one. But I think it actually talks a little bit about it, funny enough. Right. But it's going to be featuring the debut of Sizzlepede. Very, very cool. The bug out event is going to be starting Wednesday, really soon, March 26th at 10 a.m. to Sunday, March 30th at 8 p.m. local time. The event bonus is 2 times XP for successfully catching Pokemon with nice throws or better. Very cool. Increased candy for nice throws or better. Increased candy for extra large for nice throws or better for trainers 31 and up. Oh my gosh. Lure modules will attract Sizzlepede during the event. And you're going to have an increased chance to encounter Shiny Wurmple and Shiny Venipede. If enough Pokemon are caught with help from a single lure module, additional Pokemon will spawn near the lured Pokestop. That is an interesting bonus to start doing. I'm very curious how many they're going to ask for. So definitely drop those lures in very populated places. I mean, I'm very curious to see how fast people can get those going.
I'm thinking of just going to a place, load it up, and then hopefully everybody's just going to catch Pokemons.
Yes, yeah. So hopefully we get some cool stuff out of that. That's definitely a very cool and fun bonus to have.
Yeah.
The Pokemon debut, as we said, Sizzlepede and Sanduscorch. It's going to take 50 Sizzlepede candy to evolve.
I do like this Pokemon a lot, though.
It's a really cool one, and the typing is very unique, right? Are there it's the only fire and bug type, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, very.
I'm just imitating an emote in chat right now, but
The wild encounters are going to be Caterpie, Weedle, Wurmple, Nincada, Venipede, Dwebble, Joltik, Grubbin, Dewpider, and Nimble. And if you're luckier, you'll see Cutiefly, which I'm kind of glad because Cutiefly is.
I'm missing my favorite bug Pokemon in the entire event.
Which one?
The one that's only been in eggs for the last year or two.
Oh, Volcarona. Maybe they'll make it a little bit. We'll see. We're not to the eggs yet. Raids. Yeah. For raids, 1-star raids is going to be Scyther, Nincada, and Sizzlepede. So if you're really hunting that hundo. 3-star raids, Beedrill, Scizor, and Kleavor. I am actually kind of excited to see Kleavor again.
Nice.
Field research task rewards. There's going to be plenty of event-themed research, and the ones that they highlight is ones to earn Mega Energy, so the Bug-type Megas, Scatterbug Candy, and encounters with event-themed Pokemon.
Scatterbug Candy is nice because, you only get to catch a few every now and then.
Yeah, you got to really work to get the Scatterbug. So getting some without having to, work through gifts and everything definitely a little bit of sweat off the brow.
Yeah.
For timed research, there's going to be a free timed research opportunity available, and they will reward you with a lure module and some encounters with themed Pokemon like Shedinja, Sizzlipede, Kleavor, and more. So the fact that it's free, get through it, get those bugs, especially the Sizzlipede that we don't know how rare it's going to be in the future. It's probably not going to be that rare.
I mean, it has a Gigantamax form in the future too.
Yeah. So we're going to be looking forward to that guy.
Yep.
For paid timed research, for $2, you can get another lure module. So one lure module with that, 2 premium raid passes, or just battle passes. But I think that kind of just pays for it on its own. But then you also get encounters with event themed Pokemon, Heracross, which we see all the time, Sizzlipede, Kleavor, and more. I will say this Heracross has a good chance of having good IVs if you're really hunting a good one to Mega. If you guys don't have the shiny yet, good luck. But yeah, it's not a bad paid one. I think I'm gonna be skipping it personally though.
Yeah, I'm not too keen of the fan of the $2 ticket right now.
As soon as the price got raised a little bit from 1 to 2.
I mean, that ticket from events and things like that has actually been about the same plus more depending on the event and things like that. So it hasn't been too bad. The one that has raised, of course, was Community Day.
Yes.
Also, real quick, Levitt.
They
Levitt
want you to
chat.
feel like you're getting more, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Just shout out to Levitt over there in the chat. He's a cool guy. He liked that retro games.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, continue.
Yeah. There's also going to be a really cool new avatar item, too. Oh my gosh, those boots are actually pretty smart. So there's going to be Sizzlipede boots, which your boots up to your knee looks like Sizzlipede, like it has the face and everything. That's
nice,
funny.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
The Scolipede jacket I really like though. It has the signature purple poison circles on the belly.
You want that, don't you?
I do kind of want it, but I'm not gonna buy it.
Sure.
And then it has the Scolipede little horns sticking out the top. Very, very cool. There's going to be collection challenges. So you're going to complete it by catching and evolving, which I actually need to do that for the current event right now. The evolving part. And
you know the event's over, right?
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Oh, my gosh. I'm so slow. And you receive Stardust, XP, and encounters with event-themed Pokemon for doing that. And there's going to be Pokemon showcases, so please keep your eye out. Good luck. And yeah, event looks pretty good. I will say, yeah, there's an absence of Volcarona, so hopefully that is featured at future events.
It's a bag out event. They didn't put my favorite Pokemon. I am skipping this for the rest of my life.
Yeah, you're.
Bro, I just want Wild Arbesta, dude. Why can't we just have that already?
Dude, I've seen 2 people get a shiny Larvesta.
I've seen 3 get a Shundo.
A Shundo Larvesta?
Yes.
Holy cow.
Yeah. Anyways. Also, Levitt, I mean, I am chatting you up, but still, it's pretty cool that you do retro games. So check him out. We have some pretty cool emotes over in his chat. So, all right. So, Bug Out Event seems pretty cool. Not too shabby when it comes down to it. Of course, I'm only talking with experience because of other bug out events. But, that we always gonna have a bug type Pokemon introduced into any main series games at this point. So, sure. Anyways, let's get into the Stunning Styles event in Pokemon GO because we had some pretty cool addition to the game. Stunning Styles starting on Thursday, April 3rd to Monday, April 7th at 8 p.m. local time. The Might and Mastery Special Research. The next installment. Why am I drowsy? The next installment of the Special Time Research story will be available for all trainers beginning at the start of the event. Trainers can complete the task to earn golden raspberries Good food candy, encounters with event team Pokemons, and more. And of course, you can always claim you've been up for 36 hours. What the hell? Leave it. What the
Oh
hell?
Lord.
What do you mean you've been up for 36 hours? Are you doing like a subathon or something? Jesus. I wouldn't be surprised. Anyways, we do have the special research story, A Striking Shadow. So available to all trainers starting on April 3rd at 8 p.m. or 8 a.m. not 8 p.m. At 10 a.m. local time. Trainers who complete the special research story will earn the encounter with the mythical Pokemon Marshadow. The special research will not expire, so you'll be able to complete it at your own pace. Damn, brother. I mean, really, just go to sleep already. Anyways, however, to the point to this. If you have already accessed the Pokemon GO Fest 2024 exclusive special research story, completing this new special research will award you with your Marshadow candies instead. So no second free Marshadow for anybody who didn't actually buy the ticket.
Yeah, no second one till that shiny.
Yeah. Then it says event bonuses. We got 2 times experience for catching Pokemons, increased chance of encountering shiny West Sea Shellos and shiny East Sea Shellos in their respected regions. We get the pink one, right?
Yeah, we normally get the pink one.
Yeah.
I think it's the East.
Yes, you're right. Pokemon's debut. So, this is actually exciting. The Wild Bull Pokemon Paldean Tauros will make its Pokemon GO debut in this event. The combat breed Paldean Tauros will be an exclusively region of the Iberian Peninsula, while the Blaze breed Paldean Tauros will be the Eastern Hemisphere, and the Aqua breed Paldean Tauros will be in the Western Hemisphere.
I was wrong. We get the West one.
Louis?
Yeah, the West one's the pink one. My bad.
Okay,
I double-checked.
Thank you. But yeah, so pretty cool to actually have the Paldean Tauros has actually come out like this. Not to say the least that now they're regionals, but of course there's going to be more ways to get them pretty soon in the future.
Oh no.
The following Pokemon will also appear in the wild. Additionally, Castform will appear more frequently in their respected weather conditions. So regular Castform, sunny, rainy, and snowy Castform, Plant, Sandy, and Trash Cloud Burmy will be the wild spawns of this event, plus whatever other event or whatever other season spawns we have, but still. I kind of completed my set, so I really don't need anything of this, although I think I still need the Snowy Forms Castform Shiny, so.
You think we're going to be able to remote into the different hemisphere Tauros?
Well, we're about to find out, because the following Pokemon will appear in raids, and you might even encounter a Rockruff that can evolve into the dust form Lycanroc, which we don't have that many chances if we actually encounter one. I still hate that I lost that one shiny one, and I'm going to kill myself for that. Anyways, 1-star raids will have West Sea Shellos, East Sea Shellos, Esper, and Rockruff, so pretty cool, I guess, if you're looking for the Shellos, unless you haven't been playing Under a Rock for the last few months. Then we have 3-star raids. The Combat, Blaze, and Aqua breed Paldean Tauros will be appearing in 3-star raids in their respective regions. And the Seadrill and Hisuian Seadrill will also be making his appearance in 3-star raids. So, Chris, you be talking about us getting some Paldean Tauros. You might be able to complete the set if you just do a couple of remotes from that specific region.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will. Field research stacks will award you with eventing Pokemons, just like always. Time research will be available the opportunity to encounter things or get things like 10 food candies. Well, at least to give it as candies. Encounter with eventing Pokemons including Clamper, Esper, and Morpeko. That's pretty cool. 1 additional candy for successfully catching Pokemons after completing the time research. That's actually something that they're doing this last few seasons, and I'm like, yeah. And then we also have increased chance of trainers level 31 and up to receive Candy XL for successfully catching Pokemons after completing the time research. Actually, that doesn't say that it's in raids or anything, so that's actually something that you can do once you complete it. So you might as well complete it as soon as possible.
Yes.
Yeah. So and more, but you know. It is the free time research, so you gotta complete it. Whoever's listening, please complete it. We also have the $2 time research. That's the paid exclusively to your concurrency, of course, which will reward you with 4 premium battle passes, 1 lucky egg, 1 star piece, encounters with West and East Shellos and Esper for some reason, and more. Surprisingly, for $2, that's actually a pretty good deal.
Yeah, the spawns are worse, but for 4 passes, I kind of do not care.
Yeah, no, me neither. Showcases, of course, with the 18 Pokemons, and the Stunning Styles Ultra Ticket Box will be available in the show that awards you with 3 bonus max revives at no additional cost. Yeah, okay, we're gonna leave it at that. So,
if you're really dying for max revives, make sure you check out the web store.
Check it out, y'all. Anyways, seems like a pretty cool event. I am liking the addition of the Paldean Tauros region forms.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of the places have to have at least a regional here and there. So I'm glad that they're still implementing regions to some of the Pokemons out there in some way, shape, or form, even though we haven't.
The fact that Tauros is already original, and as soon as they came out with Paldean Tauros, I was like, what's their plan here? Same thing with Mr. Mime, though.
True. We still got our own regional Tauros in the Northern Hemisphere, so, you know, or Northern America. Yeah. So that's pretty cool in the end of the least. I'm sure that there will continue to be more regional Pokemons in the future anyways. Cool event. Kind of sucks on the spawns. So hopefully I'm just going to get a foggy day and I'll be able to catch those snowy castforms and all that stuff.
Usually in the morning was the best time for me in the past, but I will say I have not seen any fog around here any time I've been up.
The last time I got some foggy, I don't know, it's been like a month or so, but it was getting like really foggy sometime in the...
It was foggy like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
So you never know.
Nah. It is what it is when it comes down to it. So, that is the Stunning Styles. What about our big boy Snorlax? And what are we getting with that, Chris?
Chonky. Yeah, let's talk about it.
Chonky.
So, if you guys don't know, Gigantamax Snorlax will be emerging on a new Max Battle Day. Gigantamax Pokemon, very, very cool, but you're going to need lots and lots of people, especially for this guy. And it will be on Saturday, April 19th, so you got time, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time. If you're lucky, it will be shiny. Gigantamax Pokemon cannot be transferred to Pokemon Home, so keep that in mind. Event bonuses. Max particle collection limit will be increased to 1,600, which you need 800 to do a Gigantamax battle, I believe, unless I'm crazy. And all power spots will host Gigantamax battles. So every single one of them is going to have a Gigantamax Snorlax. Power spots will refresh more frequently. There'll be 8 times max particles from power spots, so they'll give you a ton, like 800 per. 2 additional special trades will be available for that day. And the following bonuses will be active on April 19th from 12 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. 2 times max particles from exploring, so the ones that you can claim yourself from walking.
Yep.
And then 1/4 adventuring distance to receive the max particles. So that is really, really good. Make sure you guys are doing that just to save yourself some trouble. Timed research. There will be timed research available that really focuses on battling Dynamax battles. And if you complete them from April 16th at 6 p.m. to April 19th at 5 p.m., it will gift you with a Dynamax Machop to help you against Snorlax, and also candy and max particles. So definitely recommend it. It definitely helped me with Raikou a lot. So yeah, good luck. There's going to be an event ticket for $5. that will give you a max mushroom for helping you take down the Gigantamax Pokemon in 25,000 XP. You'll also receive the following bonuses: 2 times XP from max battles, and then max particle collection limit will be increased to 5,600. That's pretty crazy.
Always a good addition.
I wasn't thinking about it, but that at the end is pretty great.
You gotta get a lot of chunkies.
Yeah, a lot of chunkies.
This time it's chunkies with a tree.
Yeah. He was sitting so long, a tree grew on his belly. It's honestly a really fun one.
That was hilarious when I saw it the first time around.
Oh, yeah. It's very, very cool. Just remember that timed research will be effective on Saturday, April 19th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. local time.
Yeah.
So you won't have it like any chance you want. You want to claim it during that. If you get it on the web store, it'll give you the event ticket and then also a bonus max particle pack. This is one of the ones
that's worth it. Yeah, that is a worth it to go to the web store instead of like 3 max revise.
Your favorite. It's your favorite.
Bro, I trash those things like they're like tomorrow, right? Anyways, we know what mushroom is at least.
Yeah, one of the things that I needed a refresher on is that max mushrooms actually doubles all damage that your Dynamax Pokemon and Gigantamax Pokemon deal in max battles, which is very, very cool. You can use multiple max mushrooms consecutively to increase the effect's duration, but it will not increase the damage multiplier. So very, very cool.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say that overall, Gigantamax Snorlax is probably one of the coolest one out of the whole bunch. Just the way that it works and it is and everything like that. So it's not that bad in this regard. Now, I wouldn't know about his moveset, but every time I think of anything Snorlax related, I just remember the C move that he has in Sun and Moon.
Pancake.
His pancake.
I'm hoping he isn't too bad to take out, but I'm hoping he's a good tank.
He's going to be hugely tanky. So we're going to have to really plan out our battles against this. It can learn things like Earthquake and things like that. So we got to be careful too.
Yeah, because my biggest issue right now is getting one shot from, Gigantamax or Dynamax Pokemon. So I would love to have a Pokemon that could tank all the damage and then dish out some damage. Because I heard Gigantamax Blastoise is really good as being a tank.
Yeah.
But I do not have one.
Yeah, I forgot that you don't really have the chance to do them even through the return.
Even for the return, I was just like, I can't get a group together for this.
That's why you just got to keep on looking through your community ambassadors, and you'll see that you'll find a few people doing it here and there.
Yes.
So, pretty good in that regard. Anyways, but don't sleep on it because the Giganka's opportunity comes through. Pun intended. Anyways, and then finally, we have one of the final new megas for now. Because I'm pretty sure that we'll have more megas pretty soon anyways. Mega Audino makes his Pokemon GO debut in the Raid Day. Mega Raid Day is almost here for that. This is happening on Saturday, April 5th, which is next week now that I think about it, from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. And just to remember, yes, it is next Saturday. Okay, I may have to rush for that because I think I work that Saturday. Anyways, the following Pokemon will make its Pokemon GO debut: Mega Audino and a shiny if you're lucky. Also, guys, please, anybody who's listening, if it's Niantic or Scopely, please make the catch rate a lot easier. Audino is so goddamn hard to catch.
It's not going to be easy.
I'm not going to make it easy for them. I'm going to go to Scopely right now. Anyways, event bonuses. Remote Raid Pass limit increased to 20 from Friday, April 4th to Saturday, April 5th at 8 p.m. local time. Receive up to 5 additional free Raid Passes from spinning Pokemon ships, a total of 6 or 7, depending on how you look at it. Increased chance of encountering shiny Audino from Mega Raids. Pronounce. Also, the attack availability update for this event will be starting on and continuing forwards, Audino will be able to learn the charge attack Moonblast. Which actually, if anybody who's listening to this, Moonblast is not an actual move that Audino can learn in the main series games. No, I'm not kidding. Chris is like, can Audino learn Moonblast? Type into Google. So, Niantic or Scopely, whoever you want to actually scream into the boy, go fix this. But yeah, I don't know about that. Anyways, $5 ticket. We'll award you with the 8 additional raid passes, increased chance of Candy XL, 50% more XP from raid battles, and 2 times Stardust from raid battles. Time research.
Stardust.
I know.
With Audino.
Ooh. That lucky piece is looking juicy. Anyways, a free time research will also be available with 10,000 Stardust, 1,000 additional Stardust for completing raid battles, for a total of 2,000 Stardust, 3,000 with the event ticket, and however many you catch from Audino itself. So, okay, so let's do the math. Audino gives you 2,100 Stardust, right? Upon catching. Mm-hmm. We're multiplying that with an additional 10,000 from defeating them in raids.
Is that from the raids?
No, it's the I'm sorry, not 10,000, but 1,000 additional Stardust from completing the raids. So let's go with.
Yes.
Now, of course, I think the 1,000 is not multiplied by the 2 times Stardust from raid battles. It still could be. So let's think of it this way: 2,100 plus 1,000, that's 22. Multiplied times 2, that's 44,000 Stardust. Just by doing the raid alone and catching Audino, by the way. And then, of course, it is 3,000 Stardust with the event ticket in total. So that's, way too much Stardust. So you better do as many as you can. Matt be matting, brothers and sisters. Matt be matting. So
it's insane.
Anyways, Mega Audino Rated Ultra Box ticket will also be available on the shop with the bonus of an additional premium battle pass at no additional cost. So another one to go to the store to get that nice little bonus here and there. Yeah, so I mean, Audino, it's not really a super valuable Pokemon, and Mega Audino doesn't really shine in any metas unless we get Mega Evolutions, or Mega Evolutions in GBL. But still, it's not something that I don't see it happening. Break the ranks at some point. However, though, the Stardust is going to be insane. So make sure you plan it correctly. After your star piece is done, remember, the double Stardust and everything doesn't count the star piece. And then that's actually going to be insane. So
people are going to be making mad Stardust this event.
If you don't make over 1 million Stardust in that same day, y'all don't know what you're playing. So... Anyway, so that's actually pretty cool. I do like the shiny Audino anyways. I've been looking for the Hondo for a while anyways.
Yeah, I think this is definitely people's best chance at getting it.
Mm-hmm.
Since, as you said, the catch rate is pretty rough. So I'm sure people were stressing if they encountered a shiny Audino.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, let's get into some GBL PvP, get goodness, get good, get wrecked. Here we go. Ooh, ha, ha, ha. You missed doing that last week, didn't you?
Oh my gosh, dude. I was like, oh no, we're not doing it this week.
Can you blame me? It's like
No. It would have been funny to hear their impersonation of it.
Oh god. Nobody in our network really PvPs anymore, but anyways. Yeah, GBL is still pretty cool. I think it is in the Master League currently. Master League Scroll Cup Great League Edition. I done a total of 13 battles in total. That's pretty much it.
I actually did a little bit after the last podcast.
Oh?
I think.
Oh?
It was fun. I've done 30 battles this season. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is your elo gonna be revealed pretty soon?
Yeah. Highest ranking. Oh my gosh.
Man cheated his way into the first rankings of GBL at no additional cost. Oh man.
Yeah, it's a fun cup. It could be worse. More Pico OP.
Always.
I'm not using more Pico, but more Pico OP. Oh wait, am I? I can't remember.
I don't know. Ben, you're the one playing PvP.
No.
Let me go real quick on the rankings. Is it rankings or is it something else?
PV Pokey?
Yeah, PV Poke. Huh. PV Poke just doesn't have a lot of things for this anymore. I wanted to look into Reggie Steel, but my computer is being really incredibly slow right now, so yeah. I don't know what's going on with my computer or anything like that. So yeah, I can't do anything in PvP Poke right now. So anyhow, yeah, I think they had a regional last weekend or the weekend before. I can't really remember at this point.
Oh, I was like a regional Pokemon?
No, a regional.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, now that I think about it, it's Starclum, however you say it, I'm sorry. Regional champions have been announced for the European region, which is the guy nickname 29585 won it this time around. So congratulations and good luck at Wars, brother. You're gonna need it. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. Sorry, we're not have more hype about you winning, but we don't know you, so I'm sorry. You'll probably know you if we watch the games, but you never know. Also, real quick before we end, are you happy the Pokemon TCG Pocket is actually releasing a new shiny set in this week?
Wait, are they?
Yes.
Yes, I am very excited for that. That's going to be the only set I'm opening for like the next year, though.
Probably. I mean,
Shinies Pokemon are the best.
Yeah, I'm also excited for the ranking system.
Ranking?
It's gonna be ranking in PvP Pockets.
Dude, I know nothing.
I can see that.
Oh my gosh, that is really cool.
Yeah.
I think it's been amazing to have free Pokemon cards.
I got all my immersive cards. Did spend a little money on it.
I need a few.
Yeah. I spent so much on the damn Dialga. Thank God I finally got it. Actually, since we're already here, why not? I think I have a pack I can open today or tonight. So we'll do that. How about that? Just to finish up the podcast.
I'm not gonna lie. You actually reminded me to open up my packs for today.
So which one you choose? I've been opening Palkia because I need the cards, so I'm probably gonna do that again.
Pack number 5.
Okay.
On the right.
On the right. So this way or that way?
If you're looking at my camera, I think this way.
Okay, so this way.
Whichever way I'm pointing to.
3, 4, 5. All right. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. We got a Starly. A Staravia. Okay, we got Evolution. Maineta. Rotom. Ooh, a Porygon Z as my rare, and that's pretty much it. So let's see what you get.
Oh, me?
Yeah, of course. That's the point, bro.
Garbage. I already.
You already opened them.
I got garbage.
My.
I've been opening the Arceus packs. Trying to get the immersive rare, and then after I get that, I'm probably gonna work on Palkia again. The Dialga is the only one out of those 3 that I've gotten the immersive rare for, though. So
yeah, I only have I have one of each immersive at this point, which is my goal. As long as I can do that and complete the set, I'm happy. I still need to complete the Palkia set, so that's why I've been opening Palkias until the event starts. So I'm level 47, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm level 32, bro.
Okay. I only have like 3 more levels before I start. They stop giving me like free hourglasses too, so that's gonna be sad. Unless they raise the level cap. They won't raise the level cap, don't they? At least not anytime soon. In the end of the day. All right. Well, I believe that's it. Anything else that you want to cover before we end, there, brother?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, nothing right now that I can think of. I think we just got a lot to look forward to as Niantic's changes hands with Scopely. I don't think it's going to be anything major. I do agree with the professors on that.
I mean,
But yeah,
Niantic started to lay off some people.
very cool, very cool.
Yeah. Not in the gaming industry, but I think it's just because of the special thing and whatever they're doing. So, I mean, it was to be expected at this point that some layoffs were gonna happen. So we'll figure out what Scopely was gonna do once they transition fully. So
Yes. Yeah, but looking forward to all the events coming up. I hope that things go crazy in a good way, and we can talk with everyone about it next week. I think there's definitely going to be plenty of news for us, though.
yes, definitely more to cover pretty soon. And what better way to play Pokemon Go, to continue playing Pokemon Go, because of how it was. Make sure you check us out in all the podcast services feeds, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, all those places. Please leave us a review if you can, on Podcatcher, whatever you can. Follow our social media on Twitter or X, however you call it. Purified Podcast for anything podcast related. Pure Let It Go for myself. Pokemon Trigger, please. That's pretty much it. Anyways, purifiedpodcast@gmail.com. That is PKMN Trigger, please, with the C at the end. Come on, y'all. And then, of course, don't forget to check out the Pokemon for Sale Discord for us $1 a month to make sure that you can join us and have some fun playing some Pokemon games. And other stuff, because I play Clash of Clans too. Anyways. And then, of course, don't forget to check us out at the Purified Podcast, or email us anything to the purifiedpodcast@gmail.com and the purifiedpodcast.com, the Professor Network. With that being said, Chris, take us away for the night.
All right. Get ready to bug out. Get ready to have fun. Get ready to catch as per usual. So, yeah, get out there, get playing. Meet up with groups for Gigantamax Snorlax, and I wish you guys the best of luck. We'll catch you guys next week with even more news. See you guys then. Peace.
Keep purifying them, and we'll see you guys next time.